The car market in 2024 is facing a massive shift, and it's something you need to know about, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just curious about how these changes could affect you. Buckle up, because this crash isn't like the ones we've seen before. First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room: car prices. Over the last few years, we've seen prices rise at an alarming rate. It was like watching a rocket launch, but instead of going into space, those prices were burning a hole in your wallet. Thanks to supply chain disruptions, the global chip shortage, and pent-up demand from the pandemic, car prices shot through the roof. If you were in the market for a new car, you probably felt the burn as prices surged by 30, 40%, even 50%. And let's not even get started on used car prices. The used car market was almost as hot as the new one. But now in 2024, we're starting to see things change. Experts are predicting the car market crash is finally here, and it's making a bigger impact than you might expect. The first clue? A significant drop in new car sales. It's been a wild ride, but consumers are becoming more cautious, and inflation, high interest rates, and economic uncertainty are forcing people to rethink their purchases. They're holding on to their cars longer, which means fewer buyers are entering the market, causing a slowdown in demand. This slowdown is beginning to hit manufacturers hard. They're still dealing with the ripple effects of those supply chain problems, but there's something else going on too: overproduction. Companies ramped up production to try and make up for the losses of the last few years, and now they're sitting on excess inventory. The result? Big sales, markdowns, and incentives to clear those lots. The prices of new cars, especially non-luxury models, are starting to come down. If you've been eyeing that new car but didn't want to pay the sky-high prices of the past few years, now might be your time to strike. But what does all of this mean for the used car market? Well, it's a bit of a roller coaster too. With more new cars on the market, used cars are getting a little less desirable. It's a simple supply and demand situation. More new cars available means fewer people are flocking to used vehicles. On top of that, some buyers who were previously leaning toward used cars are now finding it more affordable to buy new. Used car prices are finally starting to level off after years of rapid price increases. But if you're holding on to a used car and looking to sell, don't expect the same kind of returns you might have gotten last year. Now, let's not forget the financing situation. Interest rates on car loans have been climbing, making monthly payments higher than in the past. If you've been shopping around for a car loan recently, you've probably noticed those rates creeping up. And this is part of the larger economic landscape. The Fed's interest rate hikes to combat inflation are trickling down to car financing, leaving buyers with less purchasing power. Those higher rates are contributing to the slowdown in sales as people struggle to afford the loans they once could easily secure. And don't forget about the shift toward electric vehicles, EVs. The EV market has been growing rapidly, but it's not immune to the effects of the crash. Yes, EVs are still selling well, but the competition has increased. New manufacturers are coming into the scene, and established automakers are investing more in electric technology, which is good for the environment, but means there's a lot more to choose from, and a lot more price fluctuations. With the incentives available for EVs in 2024, it's an exciting time for buyers, but the supply chain issues and the overall economic slowdown are causing some EV prices to dip too. Still, for the eco-conscious and future-focused, there are plenty of opportunities in the market. So, if you're planning to buy a car in 2024, what should you be doing right now?